I dislike it on a personal level.
I dislike it extremely.
Oh,
I don't
much
hate
more
it,
then.
but I dislike it to the point where if you don't stop, I may hit you.
With Chris Rafter.
Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
Why don't you go back to fucking France or wherever the hell you're from?
Pull it out. Let's see it. What are we even fucking doing here?
Austin Rafter.
I can't believe what's happening to me. You ain't going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
And Bryce Silver.
Ghana herpes syphilitis. I got it from this one tramp that I was with. Come on, you idiot. You gonna? What do you mean? Anyway, brother, here's Wonderwall.
That was terrible.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake
We'd have to ask them like how they actually started when we get them, if we get them in here, which would be dope.
Did you hate everybody at Sounds of the Underground?
I kind of did because it was like, dude, this is.
No, I mean that's something. To
Oh,
ask
for them, yeah. Well, I was telling Austin what I want to ask them is how do the bands treat you? You know what I mean?
I can't imagine like it'd be that like.
You're probably right.
Went too hard on them.
Yeah.
If at all.
I doubt they probably
I
interacted too
can't
much
imagine
in reality.
like real musicians are that big of like douchebag music snobs that they're like, you don't play our kind of music. You
On a-
guys suck.
Yeah, on a fest show with a variety of like
yeah.
metal and hardcore.
You'd have to really be a douchebag to try and like pull that.
Well, it'd be
move
really
on somebody at one of
unprofessional.
those. Yeah.
In all reality, they probably didn't interact with each other too much.
Well,
Unless you, like,
more than
knew
you think,
them.
but
They probably like they talk. They would obviously like meet up because you're touring you're on the tour. But I would think like especially the bigger bands. I don't remember who were like the headline. I think Black Dahlia was on it.
I feel like a band
on 2006
Oh no, that was like Gwar
and
that was
7.
the year Gwar and shit.
Gwar and Black Dahlia played both years, 2006 and 7.
But that was the year that because I remember Necro was supposed to play.
Yeah,
and
that
he
was
didn't
2007.
come. He didn't come, so you probably realized that wouldn't.
It's not a
work
rap
too
concert.
well. It's even
Well, he
his,
canceled,
even his style,
too.
Even his styling of rap wouldn't. It just wouldn't match up.
But that was
super
the
well.
one with what's that fucking band where all they do is talk?
Suicidal Tendencies.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh God, you
So-
can't tell what.
Old school hardcore, bro.
They're sitting there playing the whole time
this
too.
still
So
the
you're like,
intro?
is this a song or is he just pumping us up? What's going on?
Because
here?
they're kind of playing in the background
and some of
too.
the songs are also like really like the we're all great songs. So like fucking or like be your best self and
Yeah,
shit too.
I don't know about
Is this a song or is Tony Robbins about to come out here?
Probably, dude. Like that band is very preachy, but I don't know. I'd just be interested to have them on here, and if they do, then that's great, and if they don't, I'm not too worried. We have another band that
No, we're gonna
agreed
love
actually
them
to be on here was Here at the End. So I think we're
Like
having
the
them in a
band's
couple
called
weeks.
Here at the End.
Yeah, Here at the End. So we got to find a band for the beginning.
It would be
That's a
great if there
really
was if
odd
they
name.
toured with a band called There at the Beginning.
There at the beginning, that'd be awesome.
There at the beginning.
You're not gonna do it?
That joke.
Guys, you listen to Hanging from the Rafters podcast. I'm here with Drunken Assholes, Timmy, Dogs on the Floor.
We ain't got
Douglas
nobody
America.
here tonight, man. We had Obsolete Man last week and had a great fucking
Yeah,
time.
those pieces of
This
shit.
is our wind down and relax cast.
It's gotta be, dude. This is actually kind of. I think after each band one, you should have the next week should
This
be
is the easy jazz.
just the four of us.
This is the week after where we talk shit about the guest we had last week.
It's a goddamn Obsolete Man. Bunch of punks.
Pieces of shit.
Bunch of hardcore punkers. Those guys.
Sucker, fucking off. I'll kill him.
How dare they call themselves musicians?
Right.
How dare you?
Are you guys gonna come to the show on the 21st?
Oh yeah, I'm down.
No, I was
It's
just blowing
downtown.
smoke up their ass.
It's a Saturday, right?
Yeah. Then they're playing that next Sunday at the Knockout in San Francisco on the 22nd.
Yeah, I'm not
Definitely not going.
Definitely no. First of all, Sunday. Second of all, San
Yeah,
Francisco.
You're out of your goddamn mind on two levels there.
Even San Francisco on a Saturday would be a
Too
bit of a
far,
stretch.
and,
Yeah.
oh,
Well, I just don't like that city.
Yeah, I don't want to go to San
Yeah, it
Francisco.
stinks.
I know they're from there. They live there. They love it.
It
You
stinks
know.
like farts.
It smells like farts. There's hypodermic needles on the ground, and it's just, I don't know, man. Like
Is
it's
that
the
really- you know
1980s still.
really a
I could get
Over there?
past that. I could get past all of that if it wasn't the worst fucking place in the world to drive.
Oh, that's the biggest.
If it wasn't for all the goddamn
It's the biggest
minorities,
problem
am
I have
right,
with
Tim?
it. Is like you have to drive
Or
like an
for the
asshole there to
gays.
drive. I used to work there with fucking your guys' dad, and it was just a nightmare getting off the freeway going to the job site, man.
That's a fucking shithole.
I mean, I get it. There's morning traffic. That happens everywhere.
But that's
but
that
they have
city is just
all
compact
day
and-
traffic.
And it's not even just because there's a lot of cars on the street. It's because people because everything's so tight, you have to drive like a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, but-
They have stupid shit where
and
like you have a fork,
50%
like a Y fork in the middle of the city, and you have to go left or right, right? So what you do is you go left, right, but you immediately have to turn right. But the way it like feeds you in, you're on the complete left side of the street. So you have to cross 3 lanes of traffic to turn right after you've already turned left.
On top of that,
And it's just a big sack of shit
on
like
top
every
of
time.
that, at least 50% in that 50% of the people in that city at any given time have almost never or never been there before, so they have no idea where they're going.
Oh yeah, a lot of tourists, a lot of out of towners. What's going on? You all right?
You know what I was thinking is like I wonder how like now first off like how many accidents, but really like how much gridlock and like shitty traffic is caused by GPS, whereas it's like
By
you
gays
come up-
directly.
by gays directly.
By the gay people themselves.
When you're coming up on one of those Y forks, your thing's not fucking, it's not updating quick enough. You're like, fuck, I gotta get over 3 lanes, and that causes you either an
it does some
accident
stupid
or-
shit like
Gotta
try
go
to
full-on
piggyback.
Asian.
Yeah.
Your phone does some weird goofy shit like try to piggyback off the Starbucks that you went to 2 years ago to see a concert
Piece of shit.
when you were using their Wi-Fi while you're sitting on the shitter.
Or what's fun, if you're on Waze, it pops up a half-page ad.
Oh yeah,
Thanks for
beautiful, wonderful design ways.
Yeah,
Pull your mic closer to your face.
so,
Get your fucking shit together.
God
boom,
damn
boom,
it.
win, and there you go.
That's great.
that. Eat
Great.
shit
Fantastic. man.
together.
We should just turn
Like
you
a
off
family,
from now on.
eat
Wouldn't it be
shit.
really funny if we just turn you off for the whole time? That'd be really great.
You would just hear him on the other
Unfortunately,
mics.
I'd actually know.
That would
Yeah,
be,
you-
that's
yeah.
where it would be funny if we had us all like on
I'm
separate
not drinking, so I'd actually
lines.
know.
How would you
on the
know?
lines.
Yeah, explain to me in depth how you would know.
Maybe your headphones don't work that day.
Yeah, maybe they just stop.
Maybe you get hit by a car.
Maybe you get stabbed.
I'm
In
You know,
just saying,
accident.
A
You
lot
know.
of shit could happen.
Maybe I hold a
tough,
pillow over your face in the middle of the night.
Hey, what's a pillow?
a pillow.
It's like a marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
You have a marshmallow
What, am I saying it wrong?
with your chocolate milk.
It's a pillow, not a palo. Or what did you say?
Pello. He said pello with
Pillow?
an E.
I can't even get the wrong way right that you said it because it's so goddamn stupid.
You know what? I'll find myself.
I don't hear a
Get a
difference
fucking job,
between
Tim.
The way you're saying it and the way I'm saying it. Pillow.
Pillow.
Oh, you got it there for
Nancy
sure.
Pelosi. All right.
Danny always said pello, and it would fuck me up. I would stop saying pello, and then
hear
I'd,
the word wrong
it'd
and
fuck
You
me
start
up.
hitting and
That's
hitting
the
and
word.
That's what that show Your Mom's House. They used to always do a drop of this guy saying stamina wrong, and
Right.
he'd say stamina.
Stand him
It
up.
sounds right, doesn't it? Fucking
Stamina.
I got so much stamina. Like
It's so much
I'm
stamina.
I'm ready.
If you think that's bad, there's shit on the Uranus.
The shit.
What? I said if you think that's bad, there's shit on the Uranus.
And somebody thought it was funny to go up to the urinal, pull down your trousers, and leave a big old dookie dragon just chilling in the urinal.
Dookie Dragon.
Why are you pooping
Dude,
on cake anyway, man? Those
dude,
those,
baby.
those fucking little cakes, like you know they don't absorb
Ash in the
shit.
cup.
Where's the cup at?
You know that one that you
Cup
asked
check.
me for? You jackal.
Oh, okay, there it goes. I ashed it on
Actually,
my fucking
asshole,
sweater.
I asked you for it.
I just ashed it on my
That's
sweater.
what I just said.
I didn't say anything about this guy.
I will come
Take
over
this.
there
Take this.
and I will stab you in the neck with a knife.
See, I know what you just said, but you said it to Bryce.
I'm talking to you always. If it seems like I'm annoyed, if there's annoyance in my voice, it's definitely you.
If you hear anger and annoyance
Good.
in my
That's
voice,
what
it's
I'm here
directed
for.
towards you.
Oh.
Yeah, Tim's not necessarily a glutton for punishment, more so that he thrives on you being angry at him.
He's like a
He's a real
He,
piece of shit.
he absorbs your anger.
He's like
it
a
feeds
bee-
him. He's
he's
like,
bee-
yes, please, more.
I'm an
He's
energy
BDL.
vampire.
Yeah. The more angry you get at me for doing stupid shit, fucking, the more it feeds me.
If you
He's
strike
a
me
BDSM.
down,
Just
I
keep
shall
doing
come
it,
back
motherfucker.
stronger than
He's a
ever.
BDSM light. He wants you to yell, say hurtful things to him, then come give him a light slap on the face. Nothing too much.
A little slapperooski.
Oh my goodness.
Little slapperino.
So I see that you have your
I
your
slept back.
antibacterial soap on your
your ass.
pocket there.
Yeah, I work with filthy little children.
We lost feed,
Shit.
guys.
Sons of
We've lost contact.
Dear God, it's okay. It's on YouTube.
Shit's all fucked up.
We'd like to
Like
thank you
retarded
for
or something.
listening on YouTube and, well, not Twitch, but on YouTube.
You poobs.
Yeah, apparently Twitch fucked off.
We'd like to thank
You
you for
pubes.
watching that few
I think we
minutes.
got pulled because Tim said the N-word again.
It might have been that.
We got some.
I honestly I didn't hear it this time around though.
He can you very low.
He's very subtle.
I like saying I'll be. Let me be honest because then it implies that I wasn't being honest before.
Let me lie to you.
They heard-
Thank you. You just ashed on my
Another
fucking
ash on your
sweater
That's fine,
again.
man.
Well,
Again,
there
the
was
cup
already
you
ash
fucking
there.
asked for, hold
sitting
it
next
in
to
your
you.
damn
I
hand.
gotta fucking.
Stop ashing on the floor. We're
I
not
just
animals.
washed this sweater
I
like
didn't
2 days
ash
ago,
on the floor.
and my fucking dog was laying all over it today.
Did ash on the.
I
And so I'm putting it on. I'm like, what's all this fucking dog
ashed where
hair?
Bryce
You got a
ashed.
big fat ash.
Yeah. You just did it because I did it. It's
Yeah.
monkey see, monkey do situation.
See
It's
my
kind of my
asshole.
fault.
I figured
Oh,
Bryce
if Bryce
wanted
jumped
ash
off a
on his
bridge, would
sweater.
you too?
You're acting like a real
no,
McAsh.
this is-
Are you better? I'll throw you off the fucking bridge.
This is his sweater. I thought maybe he just wanted ash on it. I don't know.
Tim, just
man.
say you're sorry and then shoot yourself in the face.
But I'm not.
I'm not sorry. I would do it again.
Murder yourself.
I'm gonna walk across the room and do it.
You know
again.
you're killing your mother with this shit.
She's
Your
fine.
poor mother.
You're breaking your mother's
fine.
heart.
She's
You're
a
breaking
tough
your
lady.
goddamn mother's heart.
You know what you're doing to your mother?
I'm definitely breaking my mother's heart right now. She would listen to this and be like, "This is just ridiculous, Bryce." What are you?"
parents-
My mom's like, I tried to listen to it. I had to turn it off, so I was like, it's not for you, so
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fine.
It's also
too
nothing.
much
Like we're just
cussing.
hanging out
We're just talking shit
Yeah.
about dick.
literally about dick. We've talked about dicks. I want to say more than a handful.
At least
Too many
once.
times.
At least once.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember
least
when you
one
asked me what I
instance.
do every day? Watch the podcast.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
He deals directly with dick.
It deals directly with dick. You
Jacking
say
off.
dick, I come
You
running.
come running. You come where?
You come where? Oh my
Honor
goodness.
filthy Beck.
That's really not a name that people pick up anymore.
What are you
Just
saying?
like a prestigious name, like you're a 40-year-old dude. Oh yeah, that's Dick over there.
I don't know if he still works at the county, but my mom met a guy that worked for the county as like one of the
Is he
directors.
a lineman for the county?
His name was Richard Head, and he went by Dick.
What?
Yeah, no, like probably
knew what
went
he
by
was
Dick.
fucking
No, he knew what he
doing.
was doing. He wasn't stupid.
Nah, he don't.
He
play
wore that
no
shit like a
games.
fucking like a half
Oh,
sleeve
it'd be even
tattoo,
better
man.
if He
That's
was
like
totally
a-
oblivious to it.
That's like Dick Pounder. That motherfucker knows what
Oh
he's
yeah,
doing, like,
exactly.
Dr. Dick Pounder.
Dr. Dick
Dick
Pounder. I'm
MD?
your
He might
gynecologist.
have some sort of economics degree.
He's your gynecologist. That's who he is. Dr. Dick Pounder.
Dr. Pussy Sniffer.
I decided I want to be
You're
either that or a
gynecologist.
proctologist. He's one of the two.
Pussy willows.
Dr. Asshole.
Kumquats?
proctologist.
Yeah.
What was it? Was it beer nuts?
No one can
That sounds like
resist
a
sweaty
serious affliction upon a man. Sounds almost as bad as cotton balls.
Yeah, you guys gotta stop drinking. You get beer nuts.
You're gonna get your beer nuts,
You
man.
got whiskey dick and beer nuts.
Whiskey dick and beer nuts.
You had to chase the
Whiskey dick's
with
the
your
worst,
beer,
dude.
didn't
That's
ya?
like so embarrassing. Like you're
Speaking
trying to
of
fuck
which-
and then you can't, and you're like, hey,
You
so
start punching it.
balls.
you're like, it's broken.
It's your fault.
There's
I'm
a
going
leak
to
or
sleep.
something.
Bryce
Shouldn't
and
be
I
so-
are going to start work on a new comic book soon called Whiskey Dick and Beer Nuts.
That would actually be a really good
That's hilarious.
like
about
team
them
up.
raping
What would they
Mainly
be
about
like?
rape.
Wild West detectives or what?
multiple rapists and child
Assholes.
molesters.
Oh, that could work too.
Real pieces of shit.
Whiskey dick and beer nuts, though. I don't usually hear those terms with
Hold
like,
that little boy
pedophiles.
down, Whiskey Dick.
Whoa.
I don't usually hear those terms with pedophiles, though.
Oh, it's a,
Then again, you don't really describe a pedophile as anything but a pedophile.
What, do you spend a lot of time around pedophiles?
No, but describing them, you
Because
know,
I do. They're everywhere.
they're yeah.
Have you been on Megan's
involuntarily?
list? I think most people are pedophiles.
You've
it's
been on Megan's list like it's a fucking
Dude, that
dating
shit's weird,
service.
man. Like in a given
I'm
time
trying
in
to
your
pick up
neighborhood,
some
there's
hot
at least two
pedophiles
guys.
in my area.
There's at least two guys in your neighborhood at any given time.
I remember like fucking. We found a dude on our street was one when I was a kid. He just had like a sexual assault charge. 'Cause that's what.
And then he disappeared. You know what I mean?
You know?
Austin started going over to his house every day for candy.
They found an
Yeah.
undisclosed
He's
body.
like, stop asking, you fat piece of shit.
I can't. He would come
You
home from
look
work and
too
I just
old.
standing there naked inside. How does he get in my house? Get out!
Get out! Get out!
Get out.
Well, I remember these little
You
kids
just go to
fucking,
his house and hang out with a fucking dude from Catch a Predator.
Oh God! Hey, he just thinks he's right there. You're like, oh, I
Man,
think
that
I'm
would've
in the
been
wrong
better if you knew
place.
That guy's
Chris
name was Chris
Hansen.
Hansen.
Listen, I
fucking
wasn't
got
here
it.
to hang out with the kid. I was here to hang out with the guy that wanted to hang out with the kid because I was gonna Chris Hansen.
Nah,
do
this
that?
bitch says she got cookies. I came for cookies.
Doesn't he do that like independently?
I came for the free
now?
cookies.
Yeah, he does.
He
It's
has
a
like
podcast.
a YouTube channel or something.
It's a YouTube channel.
Because I saw one.
Chris
that-
Hansen?
Yeah,
Chris Hansen.
I
He's
saw
No
still
one,
shit.
busting pedophiles left and
I
right.
just
On
saw-
podcast though.
On
It's a
podcast.
YouTube-
now.
How's
yeah,
that?
Podcast. It's a YouTube channel that he does. He just does his like own. It's fucking Chris Hansen presents To Catch a Predator now.
Oh, okay.
It's not like an NBC thing.
Because they dropped
I just
his
saw
ass.
one they did today where like he was.
It's just called Predator Hunt.
They go to like, McDonald's and this dude comes out and like he just does the whole like fucking what are you doing here? He's like, I'm just here to get some food. I'm just here to get. He's like, we have the
Large fries,
we have
double
the
double.
transcripts. Like,
Nope, wrong place.
Chris Hansen.
You've done this multiple times in the past
So-
too. And
He's probably a
Let me
rapist.
say,
That's
Chris
almost
Hansen
certain.
is, goddamn it, for now he's a hero. But won't it be hilarious when we find out in 20 years he's also a fucking pedophile?
Yeah, he's just taking the spotlight
I mean,
off him.
the
Biggest
writing's on the fucking
pedophile
wall.
in the world.
Seems like you're pretty obsessed with this.
yeah, it seems like you.
What's going on there?
What if he just wants to fuck pedophiles?
What?
and
Yeah. What
that's
if?
his
Yeah.
thing?
He's like these fucking child fuckers are hot.
I want to get me on some of this action.
They don't want me, and that's
what
that's
he-
even
he
hotter.
he pulls him aside afterwards. Like
It's like when a gay guy like tries to fuck like a straight
I could
dude.
send you to jail, or maybe
We could
we
get
fuck.
drinks.
Huh?
You and me.
What is that? What is the show? The God damn it, the one with the black people with like
Survivor.
karate. Survivor. On Survivor.
Where black people learn karate.
No, what's it called?
Boondocks?
Boondocks. There's that episode where it's
Oh,
like Chris
okay.
Hansen, and the guy's like, no. He's like, I'm here to fuck you, Chris Hansen.
Oh, it's the Booty Warrior.
The booty warrior.
I like your booty, and I'm going to have your booty. We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
That show is transcendent. That's
the
like
last-
Chappelle's show
the
level
latest
hilarity.
season, I didn't really care
Well,
for
'cause it's not
the
Aaron
creator,
McGruder. 'Cause
of racism?
He was doing Black Jesus.
Did they? Wait, did
that
they?
show's great too.
Did they do another season without Aaron McGruder?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he-
handed it off to somebody.
He
Oh,
was-
no
He
shit.
was doing Black Jesus on Adult
Sure.
Swim.
Which
Yeah.
is not
So-
bad.
He's doing
I like
hardcore
that.
No,
porn.
I heard people. Yeah, I
it's
heard
sad
people
that
like
fucking
it.
John
It's a little
Witherspoon's dead
slow
because
at
he was
times,
the
but it's
funniest
not
character
bad.
in that show.
Yeah.
You're standing right on my foot, dog.
He likes to stand on feet.
He just
Yeah.
is like back up too, and then
Yeah, yeah, he's just like backing up and going forward. He can't
like-
figure out what he wants to do.
looks like he's like backing up for running start.
Yeah, like he's gonna leap over your leg or something.
Mr. Bigglesworth gets
Yeah,
upset.
I don't know.
People
Like
die.
that show was made by Aaron McGruder. Like, why would you?
That
I
makes
mean, I get
Dr.
it. He
Evil
handed it
angry.
off, but I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, it's not like he was really writing that much for it towards the end anyways. But
Sure.
he still had final say on what went
Yeah,
in
you know
and
what?
didn't.
Fuck that guy.
That
Honestly.
piece of shit.
I don't
Let's
know
go
what
kick
you're
his
talking about.
ass.
Yeah, kick his
Aaron
ass.
McGruder, we want you.
I want you.
And
Brother,
I've
We
lost
want
interest.
you to go back and do another season of Boondocks.
Yeah, God damn it.
I need some more
Really like
Stink
that.
Meter shit. I don't. The Hateocracy is all right, but Stink Meter's way better.
Oh, he's looking at some hardcore stink meter on stink meter action.
So it's Thugnificent Loves Gangsta shit.
Thugnificence.
Dude, I love all the names that he has for those hip hop artists. It's just so perfect. Like Mactastic and Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Dude, like that. Those are like the best hip hop names I've ever
so
fucking
good.
heard. Why is that?
That seems like some guy that'd be on like the street doing like where they just like battle rapping or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Like, this
but
is
like-
phenomenal.
But like, yeah, exactly. Like these are like battle
8
rappers
Mile.
that like
Yeah.
if you had them like, all right, man, freestyle, like 100% of the time they'd nail it. Like you would be like stupefied. They'd be that good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with names like that, you'd have to be that good.
The lethal
You have to be
interjection
The
phenomenal.
Lethal
crew.
Interjection Crew, dude. Like that is the best name for any rap crew I've ever heard in my life. I'm sorry, D12. I'm sorry, fucking.
How come we don't even talk no more?
You don't shit talk Wu Tang like
I'm
that.
sorry,
motherfucker.
NWO.
Yeah, I'm still part
I'm
of
gonna
the
cut
Wu-Tang.
you off
I
right
mean,
there. Don't say
NWO. I
new
got fucking
Wu-Tang.
WCW in the mind, I guess.
Cash rules
Everything
everything
around
around
me.
me.
Cream.
Get the money.
Dollar
dollar
bill, y'all.
bill, y'all.
That's
So
how I
take-
live my life.
So take your finance into your own hands.
I
and
take
step
all
to
my
the
financial-
Wu
That
Tang
would be-
Financial. You got to
Oh.
diversify your bonds.
Yeah, diversify your- OD Bassett couldn't be here, but he sends the guys, dirty.
He does like the West Side or some shit, like hand he does some random gesture too.
The RZA, the Jizza, the Wu-Tang Clan, Konnichiwa, bitches.
Konnichiwa, bitch, and the Black Drafter or whatever.
I
was
don't
the,
think it's. I don't even think Colin Powell is even 1% white. I think he's 100% black. We of the white delegation choose Colin Powell.
Cole Powell. Yeah. He's 100%
I always
black.
love the when they show me just the fucking hard thumbs up. Like, just looks at him.
Oh my god, that'll never get old. That'll never get old.
Ever.
And you always forget Bill Burr was one of the announcers.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
What does he say? It's like, well, we all both saw this coming, so that's why I took the time to hide my wedding ring up my ass.
Oh no, that's the Dice.
Yeah, that's the Dice World
the
Series.
Dice World Series.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. The Marcy Projects. That's right.
The other one,
Halfway
that
through,
one's at the
somebody
end. He's
comes
like,
to rob the game.
oh,
Yeah,
he says-
yeah. You're right. You're right.
He says like something white. OJ's still black, and they do like a fucking
Yeah,
finger pedal. Like,
Yeah, they do a little woogity. Oh my god. Yeah, Bill Burr is like he's in a bunch of those. He's in a bunch of them.
He's married to an African American woman.
He is.
Yeah,
I think that was after that show, though.
It probably was, but it's not.
Yeah, they didn't get married till recently.
Well, Dave probably introduced them, so.
I don't
that-
know.
is
Dave's
that
married
racist?
to an Asian woman.
Whoa!
Yeah, right.
They like to mix it up,
Yeah, why not, dude? Like, whatever.
Diversify your bonds.
right? Like
I
the
don't remember. She's
Wu-Tangs.
either Korean or Filipino.
Whoa!
I'm
she's
just
some
saying, there's
sort
like a
of-
lot of
some sort of
Chinese.
Chinese.
Korea
There's a
Pino.
lot of people out there.
She's a Creepinos. She's
They
a
like,
penis.
yeah, you got penis.
Penis.
Yeah, I got painter.
Great, you happy? You fucking offended the dog and he's leaving.
He's
Yeah.
gonna, yeah.
You're-
He
are-
doesn't- he
so
doesn't
the
take that
dog's
disrespect
racist
to
against
Asians.
Apparently.
No,
He
he
doesn't
doesn't
like us
take that
talking
disrespect
about
to Asians that you're giving.
Fucking loves
He's all
Asians.
about Asians, and now you've disrespected Asians, and you disrespected him.
He does
He's
look
the one
depressed.
calling them all Chineses.
Chineses. You should hear what he has to say about the Chinese.
Here,
What? What are you talking about, dude?
session here.
Oh, okay.
I love all people.
It's just one of those days.
I hate all people equally.
Why are you so angry all the time, Tim? Let's talk about it.
My hate threshold is very, very low, but my like threshold is also very, very low. So I
Yeah.
feel like I both hate and love everybody.
Everyone's great, but leave me alone.
Yeah, yeah. Like I think I'm gonna be that guy. Like get off my lawn.
Yeah, get a job, hippie.
But then like, if you came and
But
knocked on my
y'all-
door during Halloween,
Trump 2020.
I'd give you a Trump 2020 and a candy bar,
Give me a nice hat.
a king size candy bar with a red hat.
Trump 2020 candy
I'll
bar.
give you a Trump 2020
Man,
shirt and a Bernie
I want to
hat.
know what kind of money he made off selling those hats. It's got to be a lot.
I
They're made in China, so they're
I
cheap.
wouldn't be surprised if it's.
It's a huge markup, like $25. Those are
probably-
$2
Oh, yeah,
hats.
Yeah.
they sold them. Yeah.
Are they even stitched or are they just printed?
Who
No, they're
knows?
trucker hats.
Some guy wrote
I
it
think
on there
they're
with a
sta-
nice
I think
pen.
they're staged.
With a very nice
Little
pen.
Asian kid did it, and he worked 12-hour
It's
days.
done in Sharpie.
And then after that, he was killed.
Dude, I was killed.
I mean, that's a fucking. I mean, that's the way you do it, though. It's like any band sells merch, man. I'm fucking Donald Trump. I'm selling merch, dude. I'm pretty sure all of the
Out here
candidates sell
pushing
merch,
them
though.
Hats.
Like, I think Bernie's releasing a hip hop album.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Public
sure.
Enemy.
What's
Yeah.
Public Enemy?
Yeah,
Did
straight
you see
up,
they
dude.
kicked out fucking.
If
Flavor
they just
Flav?
have him say "Fight
Yeah.
the Power,"
They're like a
Let's go to
fish.
that part.
I don't know why.
'Cause
I'm
he's a
guessing he
sellout.
doesn't like Bernie or something.
Well, he like beat women too. I mean,
And he beat the shit out
Flava
of him.
Flav.
yeah, Flavor Flav, whap.
When he went and did that stupid show, Flavor of Love, they were like,
Yeah,
"All
oh, that
right,
was so
we're done."
ridiculous. That was like one of a long string of.
Well, they did a bunch of offshoots
various
of just that
shows.
show with a bunch of girls from the show.
Well, not even just that, but like
I Love
every
New
show
York,
at that
I think.
time was just like
Oh, I thought that show was
obvious.
about New
Like
York.
it was reality TV, but it was obviously not reality.
By your face.
It is.
It's not.
Closer.
That's what I think about it.
Closer.
That's all I have to say about
Put
the
it
war in
in
Vietnam.
your ass.
Just put it
It's
in
gonna
your
be fart
ass.
porn for the rest of the fucking.
Put it in your ass.
Move
Put it in your ass.
Should we just spend about 5 minutes farting into
Let's
the mics?
spend about 5 minutes.
That would be
of you
fun.
Shutting the fuck up.
No.
The problem is the mics would
Already
stink
That
to high
reminds
heaven,
me.
bro.
Everyone go out and rate our podcast. Give us 5 stars, or maybe
Give us 5 stars
I don't
on
know, it works
Lyft and
on
Uber,
YouTube. Give us 5 stars on
Druggies.
Uber,
on
Don't call
Grubhub,
me.
and Tim will finally
Motherfucker.
shut the fuck up.
Probably not, though.
I'm the
but
driver.
probably not.
Go raise money for me.
Yeah.
Do
Get-
a thing.
Contact your local congressman and Tell him about the podcast.
Send him a picture of your penis.
Everybody send
Send him your penis.
$5.
Send him your actual penis.
If you'd like to
Chop it
write
off.
us an email at hangingfromtheraptorspodcast@gmail.com, and I will send you an episode that you can forward to your local
Yeah,
congressman,
Jules are gay.
along with a picture of your penis.
I'm sad, sad boy.
Yeah, it's getting to be that time of year, which means the United States is having its period. And so now it's time to decide which one has to go and which ones get to stay.
We'd like to give a big shout out to our number one listener. What's that say?
You're my boy, Robin.
What does it say?
Rubbing
Frick
my
face.
balls.
It says
Robin
you're
plays.
Get good.
Oh,
Ruggies.
Ruben
I'm trying to
plays
get
1, 2,
It's
3.
shit. Jules
Ruben.
gay. You're sad.
He's a
Frick
Ruben.
vape. Get good.
Hell yeah, dude. That's beautiful.
That's some good
You're
stuff.
druggies.
I think-
LOL.
I think
Yeah.
it's probably.
Shit.
Yes.
Jules gay. You're sad. Frick vape.
He's got real
Get-
hard
Which way is
opinions.
this going?
You know, that's what I like about that guy is like he takes
He-
a hard line.
He knows what he wants.
Well,
knows
we're
he won't
trying
fuck
to
around.
get good,
Jules,
but
that
He doesn't
okay,
fuck
dud.
around.
He doesn't like duds. If no vapes,
Don't be a dad, bitch.
no Jules, no gays, and no druggies.
No gays.
No milk duds either.
I'm gonna put that on the door from
Let's say,
now on
"Thanks,
when people
bro."
come over,
The
dude.
ruins plays rules.
all right. If
love
anyone
this guy.
else would like to jump on the chat there and get their name said,
Yeah, dude, we're gonna be shouting out everyone's name that's on the chat.
Which is nobody.
Bro.
right now it's just Ruben
Again,
plays
just
1, 2, 3.
another shout out to our number one listener. Oh shit, Hitler's God.
Oh,
Is it God?
He thinks he's on Tim's podcast. Tim
what's the
podcast is
God
on
of?
Thursday nights at 8:30, and also Hitler's God.
Jesus.
You're looking for the You Will Not Divide Us podcast with him starring Tim
You will not divide us.
on Thursday nights. Every Thursday.
Hitler was not wrong podcast on Thursday afternoons
my
at
God.
2:00.
Where we discuss togetherness, acceptance, and tolerance.
Yeah.
It really 6 million? That sounds like a lot podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, there are
horse
people
shit.
that deny the Holocaust. That's hilarious.
Yeah, well, those people are great.
Holocaust.
They're great
The
people.
salt of the earth. Salt of the earth, people.
Search of the earth.
Hurts of the earth.
Hurts of the earth.
Hurts of the earth. You know what? You fucked this whole thing up.
It did. We got too fixated on this
You're
guy.
fucking ruining Ruben's Ron's Steve's whole day. Steve's
Steve?
all fucked up.
Steve, what is it with you and the Jesus?
Jesus.
Yeah, this
This guy's really
You
got an
gotta-
agenda
Hey
there.
man, you should send us an email at hangingfortheraptorspodcast@gmail.com.
Ron.
I'd like to have you on the show.
Yeah, you can
I'll
come
fly
in.
you from wherever basement you live in. You can come on over. Your mom can
down.
come if she needs to. It's all right. But there's a seat right there for you, and the dog will watch.
Watch.
Well, he'll sleep on the ground like he is right now.
Hell
I'm
yeah,
sure.
he's on attack duty.
But he'll bite your balls.
First, he needs a nap.
Yeah. First, now it's nap time.
Even the
But
dog
then-
smokes pot in this house.
Yeah, straight up, dude.
Jesus.
Pot.
Jesus.
You all need Jesus.
You know what? I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna get my gun, and I'm gonna come out here,
And I'm
gonna
gonna.
kill you live
You
on
better do
Twitch
something or I'm gonna.
and YouTube.
You can try. We'll have a fight to the death.
You don't know
We
where you
should
live?
fight to the death.
Why would my mom know where you live if you don't know where you live?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Hey, Ruben, we'll be right back. You see. Beautiful.
Is in the movie. Philip Seymour Hoffman's best quote is in the movie Twister when he says,
Andy Ammett's a twister.
when he says, "Food, food." That's his best quote.
It's the best
And
one
tell me
ever.
I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Challenge.
Challenge,
them.
yeah.
And challenge them.
No, motherfucker, that is the best quote.
I was like fucking from
That's his best quote ever.
I was like from Titanic. It's fucking she's a goddamn liar. She's fucking. He's like, if she's looking for fame or something, she'd have to be like 100 years old. He's like 104 next month. Then she's an old goddamn liar.
Oh yeah, in the beginning of the movie when they're trying to
Yeah,
figure out
when,
who.
the
Yeah.
Rose, old Rose, like says that she was on it.
Some people say that like they both would have fit on that like in
They've
the
done- movie,
right?
Engineers have
So
done like
so engineers
But
like
would it
they've
have
confirmed
stayed as buoyant?
yeah,
Yes.
they've confirmed there's enough buoyant force on that
Yeah.
piece of
Yeah, they
for
did.
both of their body weight
They
because I
did
feel
it
like he's
on-
probably like 170 pounds.
They did it in a pool, which the salt would add more buoyancy than like a freshwater pool. And then they just had people lay on it like some fucking, and they're not like fat
Guys, you're
they
back
weren't-
listening to Hanging from the Rafters podcast. On officers talk about fat people.
They weren't like fat ass people.
Joe,
they were all
you
skinny
watching?
butts.
Actually, we're discussing old lying bitches.
Look, I wasn't listening.
She's a goddamn liar.
We're talking about the
goddamn
bitch from
liar.
Titanic lying about that goddamn
That bitch
necklace
is a
that she
liar.
never had.
I was thinking at
Made up the whole story.
She throws that fucking like jewel. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You could have
Yeah,
fed.
right.
You
But she
could
was
have fed a
rich.
small
I
country.
don't care that you don't. Who cares? Oh yeah, you don't care about it, but yeah, a lot of other people would fucking love that thing.
You fucking bitch.
That's the thing, though. You wouldn't even
Selfish
think of
bitch.
that.
You
You wouldn't even
fucking
think of that.
bitch.
You just be like, this fucking rock has been the bane of my existence, and he tossed that shit.
Throw us the rock.
That's dumb.
The dynasty, baby, is the rock.
The Rock.
I
I don't. Where's that from? I always wonder-
You fucking know what it's from, you fucking-
From that one thing
It
on
sounds
that
like
one
fucking.
channel.
It sounds like the you gotta come out of the closet. Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah,
my
from
God.
South Park.
South Park, yeah.
Yeah, the R. Kelly in the closet. Yeah, it kind of sounds like that, but I don't know. I can't figure out what movie or TV show it was from. I just know that it was in a fucking Knights of the Abyss song.
God damn it.
Shouts
out to Nice
like
Abyss.
Suicide Silence when
Damn,
used
so
on the
dumb.
Family Guy thing, and then
Yeah,
it got
yeah.
signed, and they had to cut it all out. So like, we're gonna get sued for this.
Funny guy, Tom
Yeah,
Hanks.
funny.
Everything he says is a stitch.
I have AIDS.
Bum, brum, bam.
Dude, that band was so brutal for a while, and they were so brutal that their fucking singer died.
Singer died.
Fucking Jay Brutal, dude.
I bet you
He
like,
died
I bet you
from
any like
brutality
super
of their
Christian
music.
people
Died from
who
brutality.
hated him for the Unanswered Song were felt like super justified when he died in a car crash.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Oh, all right. Now you've gone.
I don't think it was a car crash. I think it was like an ATV or
AIDS.
motorcycle
I
accident.
think it was
It was
full blood
the,
AIDS.
The AIDS crash.
It was the AIDS.
He was in a car crash, and during the car crash,
was
he
the
got
big
AIDS.
AIDS
He
crash.
crashed into a
2008.
pile of
It was
AIDS.
just a whole pile of this shit, and the AIDS killed him right there.
Oh no, there's a pile
The
of
AIDS
AIDS.
stabbed him.
I'm covered in cuts, and I rolled in a pile of blood of AIDS. AIDS-blood.com.
What do you need? The pipe? Bong.
Oh shit!
Tim wants the
Tim's
bong.
doing bingers,
We're
You
doing
rip a
finger
banger?
bongers.
stepping it up. That's what I love about it. He's stepping it up.
Moving on up.
Moving on up.
Moving on
side.
up to the
Ripping
side.
some bingers in the sky.
Moving on up.
Moving on up.
Getting
to
real
the
high.
side. We finally got as high as the sky.
High as a kite.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Isn't that the Jeffersons?
Yeah.
I
Good
don't think I've ever
times.
actually watched that one.
No,
Yeah,
Good
no,
Times
that's-
has its own
The
song.
Jeffersons is when they
times,
move on
yeah.
up, and they live with the white
Bam,
people.
bam, good
Yeah, actually,
times.
George
My
Jefferson
name is Florida.
George Jefferson came from All in the Family with Archie Bunker. He was his
it
next
was a
door neighbor.
spin-off show.
Why
There was a
is
funny
my
ass
name
episode where
Florida?
like there were like people moving into their neighborhood, and Archie gets George Jefferson on his side, like to keep people from moving in the neighborhood, because he
Asians.
convinced them that there would be Jews.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Jeez. That show is
Jews are
racist
evil.
as
Yeah,
fuck.
both him and George Jefferson are like, oh,
That's the best.
we got to make them uncomfortable then.
the black guy and the white guy bonded over their
Yeah,
hatred
yeah,
of
over their
Jews.
hatred for Jews, like straight
Yeah,
up.
that's
Well, it's-
beautiful.
It's from
just
like the
dropped us for
70s,
that.
and
didn't drop. It just
that
doesn't
shit's from
work
like the
on there.
60s and 70s, I think. And you know what's even funnier about that whole story is that my mom would actually let me rent it on Netflix and watch it ad nauseum.
That episode
your mom
only.
always hated
Your mom
you.
didn't
No,
like
the
it.
whole show was racist. The whole show was racist.
Really?
Yeah,
Of
no.
course, it was a
It was
Yeah,
like
she was trying to
Yeah.
teach you long-standing life lessons in her
I think
mind.
so. It was like the Chappelle show of its time in terms of like sitcoms going. And, you know what I mean? Like they had like the Jeffersons after that.
Yeah, but she was trying to teach you racism.
I mean, maybe.
She just
I don't
wanted to
know.
teach you that Jews aren't good.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole like beginning of Family Guy is based off of the beginning of.
Every day
All
I
in
would
Family.
come home from school and she would sit me down and have me watch that one episode and
Just
then I
that
would do
one.
my homework.
She's like, son, I had a bad day
Something
at work
about the
today.
Jews.
Whose fault is it?
It's the Jews.
Who owns the banks?
Yeah, who owns everything, spends all of our money, and
They
gives none
control
to us.
Hollywood and the media. You heard it here first, Ruben.
Whatever
Sorry,
your name is.
Kyle.
Ruben.
I don't seem to have any Jewish candy.
Oh, Jewish candy. What is Jewish candy?
I don't know. I don't think they have candy.
That's
All I know is I can't.
They
I
don't
can't
believe in hell or
stand-
candy.
Like,
it's
no
those
hell
gold
or
coins
candy.
that come in like a yellow knitted bag.
Are you sure that's not Irish
Whoa.
candy?
It's Irish.
That's Irish.
No, Irish candy is liquor.
As a proud drunk man.
Right. That's right.
I'm not
No, that
gonna
makes
stand
more
for
sense.
As
Liquor.
as a proud person who pretends that I
Person
know
of
my
Irish heritage.
that I know my Irish heritage and
God
all.
damn it, dude.
You would fully
Uh,
agree with that
We're
statement.
from the motherland. Direct.
I'll use
Shouts out
that.
to Irish
Jesus.
I'll
listeners.
use a half-ass Irish accent all the time just to remind
Because of
everyone
racism.
that I'm very little Irish. I actually don't know how much Irish.
I try, but it always comes out as an
6-7%
Australian
tops.
accent.
7, 8.
The Australian and other accents, I can't do those.
Australian.
The
I can only do
Australian.
the. I didn't know the
Half?
fuck you talking about, mate.
I can only do the
Brisbane?
Australian accent
Perth,
when I'm
Brisbane.
trying to do
Perth?
any other
Idiom?
accent.
Edim.
Edim?
Perth. Edim. I can only do those ones. I don't even know what the fuck you talking about, mate.
What does it mean?
I can fuck that one.
What the
up,
fuck you
too.
on about, mate? You
Oh,
can't
that's
even
what-
know how to
see?
do your own shit.
I'm on the Monster Tar.
You a goddamn moron.
The Monster
I
Tar
don't know
from
the
the
fuck
Green
you on
Mile.
about, mate.
This dumb shit brought to you by Austin's dumb face.
I'm fucking Mick asshole.
The
Fucking piece of
goddamn
shit.
cop mustache.
Australians do sound funny though.
Yeah, they should stop that.
Well, I mean, it's not like we don't sound funny, but
No,
you
we
know.
don't.
No, we sound like
we sound normal.
sound
You know,
right.
I always thought that was
Speak
hilarious.
English, it's
like
God's
when,
language.
When English
We
people,
have non-regional diction.
when English people would say like we invented the language, we speak it right, and then they do like stupid shit like add R's at the ends of A's.
Fucking assholes.
They
And
say-
you
thought you
invented
made
it,
the
we
language,
perfected
asshats.
it.
Yeah,
Asshat sirs or whatever.
it's
Dumb
it's
shit like
embarrassing.
Ass hatters.
adding
Ass
U's and
cleaners.
color and fucking pieces of shit.
Bunches of pieces of
Yeah,
shit.
you invented it. We perfected it.
And we'd like to
Correct.
thank all
That's what America
our
does.
listeners from
Just
across
don't go
the
to
pond.
Boston.
It's funny because you always like, see a thing where like British people will do an American accent, and it's usually a California, like a standard
Well,
Non-regional.
It's
diction.
that or the
Diction.
Southern and / Texas accent.
or they go hard with the fucking the full.
I'll
Southern
tell you
thing.
what, he rootin' tootin' yeehaw.
But
Yeah.
when they do like the California
I love
accent,
They
I'm
add a
married
bunch
my
of
sister,
bros
yeah.
and
you always
dudes
want
to it.
you always want to tell them that like fucking like, oh, so you sound like a normal person now. You're talking
Sound like a
normal.
real piece of shit.
Sound like a real asshole.
Them bowls go
I'm
fast.
looking like a real, especially when you pack them halfway.
Well, not even that. It's
Here's-
just like it's a
Here's
big
the
ass
thing:
ball.
we have more pots. It's up there where
Pot.
the pot goes.
Pass it along.
That's peanut butter, dude. You're getting confused
no,
again.
it's pot.
Nah,
I'm
I
gonna
like to
take you in
keep-
for Alzheimer's
I like
testing,
to
bro.
keep all my peanut butter inside my pot.
In my,
You can't
in
do
my
that.
pot,
That's
my
not how.
peanut butter.
Peanut butter is
It gets a little
it's
peanut
vac-
buttery
it's
taste.
not- pot is not vacuous. You know what I mean? Like
You
can't
got
store
chocolate in
peanut
my
butter
peanut butter.
within pot. You can't do it. It's not
You
possible.
got his peanut butter, my chocolate.
You got my chocolate in my peanut butter.
You motherfucker.
You piece of shit! Fight!
Fight.
Getting more
I
of
wanna
that.
see a good,
Get more of that
like,
weed.
bar fight soon.
I honestly
with that.
find
I'm not gonna-
myself feeling bad for people in them because someone inevitably gets rocked, and like they look so helpless.
Oh yeah, when you see the fucking guy get socked in his head, he just goes
He
down.
just goes down, and then he like looks up at the dude with like glassy ass eyes. You're just like, okay, this should be over now, right? And the guy,
can't
like, sometimes
handle
you
the
see him and
heat.
he like wants to get up and like fight the dude. Still, it's like, no, dude, just fucking
She's a goddamn warrior.
I've seen that happen at.
yeah,
I
okay.
went to the Brit once, and fucking there's just dude gets a little too drunk, and this kid I knew from
Some
high
dumb
school was
Brit.
working security there.
Great. This
and
sounds
so
great already.
fucking- I like at
So
first I was
fucked
like,
him.
do you need any help or anything? I could probably. I'm not gonna like punch him or anything, but I could at least get him away from the building, push him away.
Man,
poop
when I
on
used to
him.
work security at the shows, after I stopped doing that for a while, it was really hard for me to like. It was a fight. I gotta get in there.
I got it. Yeah.
I'm gonna stop
I'm like,
Gotta
oh wait,
break
I
that
don't work
up.
here anymore.
Yeah.
Well, even then, you shouldn't have really been doing it.
It
but
was
at the
still
same
a bad
time,
idea. That's why I would never do it again.
yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Especially
But I
'cause I'm a
mean,
fucking grown
the show.
man.
The worst part is the shows needed that in the first place.
We were good at it because there's.
Well,
you
we
can't
also
just
worked-
kick
Did you
everyone
see
out.
anybody
wanted-
get torn out of Terror and the Warriors?
no fights.
Yeah, I didn't see any
They're
fights.
pussies now.
I
There's
I
too
also
many
didn't
women
see
in
any
the
of the
pit.
security guards doing anything. So
You can't really hate them. It's different. They're
I
not
can do
fucking.
whatever
They're
I
not
want.
crowd killing shit. But like it's
They're
good
pussies.
for the scene and fucking People aren't just getting their shit fucked up every night. And
That's
I
why I
didn't.
came
I didn't
here.
see the pit close
Show-stopping
enough to
fights.
know.
But it
and
brings
shit.
more people to shows when they're not afraid that
It-
they're gonna get fucking wrecked.
It
Yeah.
definitely wasn't like
fuck those
it
people,
definitely
pussies.
wasn't a
I
fucking
get it. But
a
if you want the
fucking pit
music to
from-
survive,
from the days
wanna feel
when we were like going at
dangerous.
younger ages. It was a lot more like I don't know. I feel like everyone's just kind of jumping around. Some people were like throwing down a little bit, but there wasn't anyone.
horseshit.
Not a single fucking person like
Maybe I should
targeting
work
it. Even
security
even
again 'cause they're
Chew.
pussies now.
Even
so.
that I saw him in there and like
He's being
he's being
He
civil.
was?
Yeah, he would just
He's
kind of
wearing
go
a
in there for a
tie
little
and
bit
doing
and
the
move
whole
off to
thing.
the side and fucking.
People grew up.
Hopefully
dude.
he grew up or that, or he just fucking not super
or
drunk.
he got
That's
his
the
shit
thing.
rocked once or twice.
You ever get your shit rocked?
What seems
get
like
your shit
happened
pushed
with
in?
a lot of those dudes is they've either they realized that they were fucking huge alcoholics and had problems and stopped drinking, and that used to be the biggest problem. It shows like all these dudes, all those fucking the ones who cause the biggest problems are also shithouse
Straight edge?
trash. So now they're not
used
only
to be the
like
straight edge guys were the ones that would be fighting.
Yep.
They're so mad because they haven't had any pot.
They're
Can't
just
get
got
fucked
all
up,
nerves.
So I gotta
Pot.
fuck someone up.
that's
Gotta fuck up their life.
FSU shit. That like
Defend
we're
hardcore,
straight edge and
man.
we're
Defend that
angry.
shit.
I'm angry and I have no way to stop that, like smoking some weed.
That shit is still full, bro. You ain't passing that to me.
I remember I used to have a straight edge shirt and I didn't know what straight edge was, and I wore it and this kid.
It was my
like,
shirt.
"Fuck
You,
that,"
I used to wear it all the time.
Yeah. Didn't you get a Hoods
And
Fest or
I
something?
wore it when I was smoking weed.
I've been to many.
The
Hood
the
Fests.
worst part is like
No,
getting
that's great. That's like wearing a Dare shirt when you're smoking weed.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean,
dude.
at the same time, you were repping the band.
Realistically, I probably was the most straight edge of the group.
You were. You didn't do any of that
I
shit.
did nothing.
You were
And it took me a
straight
while
edge
myself,
gay.
like to begin with,
I only got into it once I was old enough to handle it.
which I think is a pretty good idea.
Probably smarter. Yeah.
Tell all my
thought it
kids,
was
dude.
gay.
That I'm not gonna tell you that's not to smoke pot, but like you're too young
That's
to
right.
fucking not ruin your whole life because you know what's really great is watching TV and smoking pot instead of doing homework. Like if I was young, I would have fucked my whole shit up. Like
Yeah.
it just makes you lazy as fuck and you want to deal with that shit. But like when you get a regular job and like you do the same shit every day, you're like, why not?
or where you just learn
go
to
to
be
bed.
responsible.
I mean, like,
You just
you-
learn when it's not
Kids
appropriate.
can learn
You
the
get-
responsibility, but I don't trust them
I think
to.
it-
Children,
Well,
I
there's a
didn't trust
time and
myself
place for
to.
everything.
I just
and
think
that's
that
college.
I think what they can. I think
Yep.
most people do. But what
I'll
happens
get
is
back to
when you start smoking at a young age, I think that learning of responsibility lengthens a little bit, and so for some people, a lot of bit. It might be an extra couple years
of bit.
before you start learning some responsibility, or it might be fucking like a decade extra before you
Hell yeah, you
get
like
these
that.
Throwing
fucking,
shit
like,
at me.
30-year-old dumb stoners.
Shots fired.
I feel like I'm still, goddamn dumbass every day. Like, just to begin with, thinking of like, thank goodness, like I roll with you guys when I was in high school because like, it could have been 10 times worse.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
like
If I
just
had
like the
more
wrong group of
friends,
people, like you just
Yeah.
turn out to be a sack of shit.
It's because you get like a guy like Curtis who's like real straight. Like, you're surrounded by different
Yeah.
types of people, so there's like equal influence.
Yeah. Like we got friends that like to party, we got friends that don't. You know
Why
what I
you
mean?
point
Like
at me for that.
You're a
I didn't even point.
Because you party.
You party. You like to party, don't you?
My name's
like to
Tim.
party.
I like to party.
I'm the only one who parties
parties.
here.
How do you turn
that's
on?
cute.
How do you control the volume for the TV when the stereo's on?
Why do you want TV and stereo at the same time?
Because I like to party.
I think your house is on it, man.
Your house on it, man.
Yeah. All right, fine, man. Good night. Good night.
You
It
keep
would have
pulling
been
me
great
with
as
this
if you found out that was just the fucking grandpa.
Yeah.
Grandpapa.
Fuck it.
Shit, they're winners.
Threw all
They're
Grandpa.
winners. I love the way Chip.
I always think
Threw
of
Grandpa
fucking-
Chip's war medals off the bridge.
I'm a guy like Spider-Man.
Sounds like a good day.
Sounds like
I
a
used
good
to
day.
always say the thing that where he starts. This is wrong.
This is
You
wrong.
know, raise these child wrong.
I'm their elder.
I'm their elder.
Should not be talk to me like that. I'm their elder.
Send it along. Send it
I
along.
sure as hell am, Chip.
That was pretty good, dude.
They're
It was
winners.
Right in my hand.
Yep.
If you had given me a heads up, we could have done a cool
They're
thing.
dinners.
But no.
I just watched fucking
They're
Toy Story
dinners.
4 for
Yeah.
the first time of the day.
I've never
Was it
seen
good?
it.
Yeah,
Must
that
have felt
shit's
good about
pretty
yourself.
funny. Key and Peele's fucking.
What's the one where they
Pretty
where
funny.
It wasn't
man.
Key and Peele. It was one of them,
It
and
was
then
both of
somebody
them.
else. No, it wasn't.
I looked
The
it
one
up,
before that I
I
cried.
looked it up
Is it with the little
yesterday.
girl?
No.
Peele did, or Key did Ducky, and Peele did Bunny.
Don't
did
fuck
a-
with Austin. He did the research.
He did the research.
I do my Disney fucking research, man.
No.
You don't get in the way.
No.
It really felt like
Bryce still thinks
like,
you're
what's
wrong.
his name? Fucking Tim Allen phoned
Choose
it
my own
in.
facts.
It feels like Tim Allen phoned it in that one.
I feel like that movie kind of phoned it in. It was like, we're Toy Story, and it's like, all right, that's cool.
Hey, what is the one where it
Sorry.
ends where like they give the toys away to that little
That was
girl?
the last one.
The third one.
But that's
I
where
cried.
She's
That
in-
one was sad.
Well,
Like
that's the thing.
bold, like a bitch.
That one was sad when
It's
they all
funny 'cause
hold
I
hands.
didn't get as like
I know,
got,
right?
I got more sad in this one because you like start to really see the full generational like
divide.
because they show young Andy, which that really was weird because he didn't look like the way you remember Andy because he's actually better animated. It's not just the forms.
Yeah,
that
why can't they just use shitty animation from the
But
1990s?
he almost like I think it would almost been
Just
better
use
to
an
show
old
the
clip.
original Andy.
You know, just CGI him in.
Just like blue screen it. It'll be really easy.
Let's just remaster
CGI
the old
Amanda.
ones.
Thank God they
Can we
fucking
get a live
nailed
action
the
Toy
Sonic
Story?
look. Thank God, because like, Jesus fuck, dude, that movie would have been so weird
With the-
if
that
they stuck with
original
whatever
design.
that amalgamation of
weird
bullshit
eyes?
was.
It's
Oh my
crazy how
God!
they got so
and the
much
mouth and
They got so much hate that they went and changed it. They spent millions of dollars.
No, I
'cause
sent
they
letters.
Didn't want to
Literally-
risk the, like losing the money.
But I'm not gonna watch the movie.
Like-
Either way,
it's a good kids movie.
I saw a good movie detail.
So actually, it's a really good kids movie and it's a decent adult movie.
I'll see it for the price of On the House.
Yeah, no, you get it for free. Watch it at home. Have a good time. it's a good Sonic movie. It's what you would want in a Sonic movie because it's Sonic. That's all it is.
Remember that Sonic show
Does
that
he eat
was really
chili dogs?
dark, like cyberpunk? Like,
Yeah, that was the shit.
that was my favorite Sonic show.
I
We
only
have it on
remember the
Plex.
one from when we were like
it's
5, the Sonic the Hedgehog show with
There's a few of them.
the guy that Steve Urkel played his
Sonic
voice.
really.
Yeah, Steve
Sonic
Urkel
X.
played Sonic's voice.
Who's here?
Was
For,
he Stefan
What's up?
Urkel?
How are you doing? I watched your. Hell yeah, dude.
Cool.
Nice.
You can't read, can you?
I fucking love this guy.
Thanks for coming out.
Fucking A, dude.
Hey, thank you.
Man, this is really great for the audio listeners. This is us
yeah, we're
reading-
just being quiet now because
Shit.
we're
Everyone
reading this
shut up.
shit.
I'm trying to
Stop
read.
looking
trying
at
to
the
read.
comments, man. This
I
is
don't
not
know.
know how to
important.
I don't even know how to read.
Here, you take this.
One
I can't.
time I learned how to read.
He
and
said
then
I was
forgot.
ugly. I can't read good.
I don't know what he's telling us, but sounds good.
He's hot. All right, he's plugging shit.
Stop
Here we go.
stop doing it. Just,
Here we go.
here we go.
Sons of bitches. Sons of
See,
bitches.
this derails us. We can't. We
feel like
cannot
assholes.
have. We cannot have motherfuckers on the chat. Everybody
I'm
that's on the chat right now, get off the chat. Do
can't
not
be-
chat.
We need to like.
All
try
right.
to- we gotta
We
probably
love
do
you,
a
but don't chat.
If you're gonna
Good
plug
night.
your
We good nighted you.
if you're
I
gonna
just
plug
shut it
your
off.
shit on our Twitch
Hell
stream,
yeah.
you better give
Make
us
sure
a
you
shout out
make
on
sure
your
you
podcast.
plug stamps.com as well.
Yeah.
Stamps.com.
They paying for this whole thing. They bought the house, Tim's life, the dog.
Stamps.com,
Tim's life,
they
not
own
like the
Tim
lifestyle
as
that he
an
lives, but the
indentured
actual
servant.
the cost of his life.
Yeah, you know.
You
like
You don't get
slavery.
it till I'm
Like
dead though.
slavery.
Like slavery. Jesus.
Whoa.
We went there.
African American.
No, yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Good God.
Fuck's sake.
Good God.
Good God. Jemma.
You know, I have to stop myself from doing that in real life now. When someone says the word black, I don't be African American.
You're in a meeting. At
It's funny
work.
because
Yeah, it's not appropriate then.
it's not, but it also.
I mean,
kinda
it's right,
is.
but like I'm drawing
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah, it's you're gonna. This is gonna be a
I'm
problem.
getting attention at work for the wrong
You end up
reasons.
saying it to the owner of your company or something on accident. And he's not even talking about black people. He's just like, well, they have the black over there, African
Whoa.
American.
and then he just turns to you and says, "Son, I'll say the N word if I want to."
He'll just drop that on you because
He's
he's the
like-
owner. He doesn't give
He's
a
like,
fuck.
I'm Jewish. I can say whatever I want.
Yeah. It's the whole episode of All in the Family all over again.
All in the family.
Oh, family.
Not just half of the family, the whole thing.
Some of the family.
Have
It was the not as well known spinoff.
65 to 75% of the family.
It's just like you said that Bone Thugs.
Some of them
and
went to
You
college.
see that Bone Thugs and Harmony you changed the name to Boneless Thugs and Harmony for Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's
For
dumb.
Buffalo Wild Wings,
Jesus
no
Christ.
shit.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
ultimate. Like, really, you're just a fucking
I
sellout
got
extraordinaire.
five
Well,
on
No,
it.
that's Luna's.
No, that's fucking your
Nope,
mom.
that's not Bone Thugs at all.
Whose is it?
That's Luna's.
Who's
What's
is
their
it?
What's their
They
title?
get,
He's right.
Crossroads. Meet me at the crossroads. We can be lonely. Or fucking
I miss
It's
my
the
Uncle
thuggish,
Tom.
ruggish bone.
Yep.
They did the weed song. They have a song called
They
the
have a
weed
pot
song, and
song.
one called Ecstasy. So
Oh,
Ecstasy.
that's fun.
Take it.
Austin knows his Bone Thugs.
Austin's very,
And I was also
he's
thinking
spent many years in college
they could
studying.
rewrite
Bone
their
Thugs.
songs for fucking boneless
Boneless
wings.
thugs.
Buffalo Wild
Cross
Wings.
sauce, Thuggish Ruggish Boneless, the wing song,
Blue
Me and the
cheese.
cross
blue cheese.
sauce.
Yeah.
I like the ranch.
Pour me on some cross sauce so I can eat wings.
So when you
Hey,
do
Buffalo Wild Wings. Fuck Bone Thugs. Get over
I
here.
miss everybody.
bring that ass over here, Buffalo Wild
And
Wings.
I miss my
So when you
Uncle
guys
Tom.
go, do you go boneless or do you go bone in? for
I
your,
like bone
you go
in.
wings.
I asked for
better,
steak.
but it's more expensive. to
A
get the
better
bone
joke
in.
with and laugh. Fucking idiot. Stupid.
Just like all wings.
We're gonna cut this from the live feed.
Yeah, we're done.
I just want to know. I just
Stop
know.
listening
Bryce,
for 5 minutes.
This is not a food
quick fry.
podcast.
I know, but
Meet
food's
you at the
delicious.
food
I'm a big.
wall.
I like bone in. But bone in is usually more expensive. I did learn from your cousin.
I like boning too.
a method
Yeah.
for quickly devouring
Sometimes
fats.
they bone
How's
in on
that?
So
Friday.
like you get one side, you kind of dig your fingers in, and you just jam it into the plate, and
Jam
so
it
you
in your
fucking
ass.
force all like the meat up to the top, and then you just like kind of suck it out.
Yeah, dude. He's gonna be
It's
doing
like
a
you're
video
sucking
later.
painters. You
Fucking
jam,
sucking
that,
painters.
jam
You
that
gotta
into the
suck it out.
asshole, and then you suck.
You know
the
when you got a
painter
big old
out.
dick in your mouth and you just you're sucking
you
on
just
it. It's
jam
not
your
like
thumb
that,
up
dude.
his
Okay.
ass.
Thumb
Okay,
up the ass and then it's beautiful.
I think I can get behind
That's
this.
how you eat
Way up your
ribs.
ass.
Yeah, that's how you eat ribs.
Put the thumb up my boo boo.
Everybody.
Woo!
And
You have to do like that. Anytime someone tries that on you, you just go.
That's how I share
"Ooh."
ribs.
Ooh. Doesn't matter how you actually feel. Just you got to do that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna miss everybody.
It's a fucking.
I hate you guys.
Yeah. Stamps.com, dude.
I think we've spoken this too much.
You know what? Here's the thing. This is a real low-key episode full of rich humor.
Well, we had,
Full of Loki
I said
and
earlier, we
Thor.
had Obsolete Man on last week,
We
and we
had-
were fucking vibing,
Yeah,
man.
just-
can we stop plugging them? They're not here.
Yeah, dude. They
Fuck
don't-
you, man. I'm seeing them
plug.
in like
They
a
only
week.
paid Tim to pay
Plug.
for like a week of
Yeah.
his time. of
Tim doesn't
plugging.
like him because they
Plugging.
noted his racism.
Dude,
It didn't help
yeah.
that we told them
I
beforehand.
like how we asked because
It's
we
awesome.
introduced
I didn't
you
even under-
preemptively.
I listened to that this week and I realized like the whole time that someone had already told them that, and then like I mentioned it like 6 times. I was like, "That's pretty awesome that you already knew that," because I did not realize that one of you already told them.
Yeah,
I thought he
we,
was like
we
a
were
listener
joking
of me.
around, and he's like, "Oh,
Shout
he's
out
like,
to
I just don't want to get into any like heavy conversations." I was all like, "Oh, we should be fine as long as Tim's not here." And I was like,
Yeah,
I
well,
jokingly said
and
that.
then he walked
He's
in
like, "What
right
do you
at the end.
mean?" I was just like, "Oh, we just have like a long running joke that like Tim's racist." He's like, "We call him racist Tim,"
It's no joke.
It's
It's
not a
serious
joke.
shit.
and fucking he's like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, dude," and he's like, "Okay." And so he takes it, and like Tim just says like one half like sideways thing, and he just takes that as his opportunity to be like,
Ran with it.
Fuck.
"Yeah,"
Fucking
he's just
A,
like,
dude.
"Yeah." He's
I don't
instantly,
think I even said anything racial.
you
Doesn't matter.
did, but it was mild. It was like very extra medium.
I told you I made this whole podcast.
It was
to
very
ruin your
much
life.
in line with the podcast, but it was funny because Robbie's like, "Oh damn, dude."
What I'm hoping is that someday you try out to get a job and they're like, "Were you on a podcast?"
I just really want to see.
I love that podcast you're
That's
in.
when I'll just say no.
You just want to see one YouTube
I don't know. I don't know
video
how to
That's
work
not-
a podcast.
Yeah, I
that's
don't know what you're
not-
talking about.
Just in case anyone's worried about what Tim it is, it's Tim Stevenson, and his phone number is 127-9276.
We just ruined some random person's
His
life.
name's
His mother's maiden name is Dickhead, and he loves sandwiches.
What if that person actually exists?
That person does
Fuck
exist.
that guy in particular.
Because he said it, he does exist. Fuck
I
that
fucking
dude.
hate him, dude.
If
This
that guy
isn't even
existed-
about you. This is about that fucking Tim guy.
It's about that guy
You're a whole
other
other dude.
person.
You're just some other guy that showed up.
You're like, "Hey, I go to the same school as you do."
Oh,
you
great. You
go, same
offended the
school.
dog.
So Tim Stevenson, if you want to come on our podcast,
I don't want him
Thank
to
you
come
for
anywhere.
him and fight our
Podcast at
Tim.
gmail.com.
This dog's standing on me
if
again.
there's any other Tims out there,
If
we
there's
can just
anyone
really
with the
get
name
a,
Tim, you're
get
welcome
a
on
cage
the podcast.
match going.
Cage match.
You'll have to fight Tim for dominance, but I mean, obviously.
Unless you're Tim the Toolman Taylor, you are not welcome here.
You are not. I want you.
Yeah, and if you are Tim the Toolman Taylor, you got to do a line with somebody here.
Which is why he's not welcome.
Is this my theme song?
Dun, dun, dun.
Shouts out to Al Borland.
Is he
the
the one
real
that did the
hero
music?
of Tool Time.
That guy
Is that
fucked.
the guy?
Oh no, he's his partner, right?
Yeah, he's just gay lover.
Yeah, they definitely had a very
Was
heavy
the whole
sexual
point of like
tension.
He's
the
not
Tool
coughing, this
Time
is a serious
show just for
podcast.
him to shit talk Al?
Yeah.
Wasn't that like the whole thing was like Al come in, like say something, he's like, "You're a fucking idiot,
It's
Al."
the reason that Tim's here.
Well, Al's
they
the
make
whole
fun of
reason.
someone.
Like Tim never killed himself on the show.
Wasn't there a fucking isn't some famous big titted bitch? She was one of the
Pamela
intro girls.
Anderson.
Pamela Anderson, she was the
Yeah.
original, and they replaced her after like 4 seasons.
when she
Goddamn.
went to do
When
Baywatch.
when she sucked Tommy Lee's dick, and they're like, "You get out of here.
you gotta go.
You're out."
We can only have
Can you
one
get Tommy Lee to come on the show?
we
No,
only have
forget
one
it,
the
dude.
fuck
shitty
outta
person
Can you get him to come on your face?
Look, I want Al
On the
Borland and
show?
Tommy Lee building a fence by
sucking
Tuesday.
each other's dicks by Tuesday.
Straight up.
We
And
can
then we
only
want
have one
Wilson.
shitty person, and
then we
fucking
want
Tim Allen
Wilson.
already went to jail for like 20 pounds of coke or some shit for a little bit.
Tim Allen's a goddamn gangster, and that's
He's
what
also
I
a
like about him.
snitch. He got out.
That's
He snitched
okay.
some people
That's
out.
fine. But he did.
He
the
quickly
Thing.
became famous enough to
He's
not
a
get
tool
killed.
man. He can't. He could never snitch anyone out. That's a
Tim the
conspiracy.
snitch ass Taylor.
Tim the bitch ass Taylor.
Bitchness Taylor.
Wow,
All
this-
I know is
this
that guy
has
ran
been
a lot of coke.
full
Tim
of
get fucked Taylor.
Rich Wit and Clancy's.
Clancy's. Tom
Clancy's?
Clancy's. John Clancy's. John the Toolman Clancy.
We're gonna end this episode of John the Toolman Clancy.
Yep. If you don't like that, tough.
Sing.
Cool. All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. I like watching the puddles gather rain. And all I can do is just pour some tea for two and speak my point of view. And it's not sane. It's not sane. It's not sane. Everyone knows
Nice.
that a little bit.